Welcome to Impana Tech World. Today I'm starting with a new concept, that is logical operators. This logical operators is the continuation part of operators. For referring, you can refer my playlist, that is C programming. So this logical operators means it is used to determine the logics between the variables as well as values. What is the logics between the variables as well as values? There is a different types of logical operators, that is and operator, or operator, and not operator. I'll show the program, how to write this particular program and execution of the program in the system now. See, firstly we have to write, that is include str.h. What do you mean by include str.h? That is preprocessor directive. After that, int main, it is the main function, and open the curly braces. We have to declare the variable, that is int hex. We are declaring the variable is equal to assigning the value, and again declaring another variable is equal to and assigning the values. Now we will use the printf to print the value, that is %d new line double inverted comma, that is hex is greater than 5, and you have to use, it is the and logical operators, x is lesser than 5. Okay, this is the two conditions I have given. So x is greater than 5 and x is lesser than 5. We'll see what it will print, and output will be 0 and 1. So output can be, so you have to see what is the condition, whether the 10 is greater than 5. Yes. Whether 10 is lesser than 5. No. So the truth table of hand means, see, both the values should be true. That is 1 and 1 means answer will be 1. If both the statement is true, then it will give the output as 1, that means true. If 1 is true, 1 is 0 means it's 0. 0 1 means 0. 0 0 means it's 0. Both the statements should be true, that means output will be true. That is in hand function. You can see 1 is true, 1 is false, means the output will be 0. Okay. At this part, we can perform different operators, that is logical operators. You can use OR operator in this particular part. OR operator. Okay. If x is greater than 5, whether it is true, whether 10 is greater than 5. Yes, it is true, right? But x is not lesser than 5, means 10 is not lesser than 5. It is wrong. But in OR function, that is OR operator, 1 should be true. If 1 is true means, one statement is true means, the result will be true. At least 1 should be true. It is the truth table of OR. 1 should be true. At least 1 should be true. That is 1 0 is equal to 1. 0 1 is equal to 1. 0 0 is equal to 0. At least 1 should be true. Next we'll do for not. If it is true means, then it gives false. If it is false means, then the output will be true. Yeah, can you see this particular thing? So not means, see, not means the symbol is this. Okay, not symbol is this. When you write the program for this, so other things will be same, include str.h, int main. These two are the main syntax in every C program. This particular syntax will be there, curly braces will be there. Then you have to declare, okay, after that what you want to do, you have to declare int x is equal to 10. Okay, you have declared the variable, assign the value, that is for not function. You already declared the variable and assign the value, but you have to see, no, if the result is 1 means it gives the output false. If the result is false means it will give the output as true. So that we have to write %d because of integer, that is format specifier, which is not symbol, and inside this you have to write whether the 10 is greater than 5. Okay, 10 is greater than 5. We'll close the bracket and semicolon and then close the curly braces. So what output can you expect in this? Whether 10 is greater than 5? Yes, right? That means you'll get true. That means you'll get true. If it is true means what is the output it will give? False. False means 0. It gives the output as false. Okay. If it was like x, that is x is like 10 and it is lesser than 5. 10 is lesser than 5 means it was wrong. So false. Okay, it was false. Actual output was false. But when you use this particular not, it will give the result as true. Okay, I'll show in the system now. Can you see this particular program? Have used preprocessor directive, hint main, declare two different variables, assign the values. Okay, and I've written the same thing, that is printf, to print the particular value. Okay, we'll run this particular thing now. We'll see what the result it will give. See, the 10 is greater than 5. Yes, true. Whether 10 is lesser than 5? It's false. So, one is true and one is false. For AND operator, both should be true. So, now the output will be 0 only. We'll run it. The output will be 0 only. Can you see the output? One second. See, it's 0. Okay. In today's class, we have learnt about logical operators, means logic between the variables or the values. There is multiple conditions. Okay, there are different conditions. It's a logics, and then logical operator means it's a logics. Different types of logical operators, that is AND operator, OR operator, and NOT operator. And I also explained with the example. In the upcoming class, I will be starting with a conditional statement. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.